I can do Callie.
Okay. Um, I can do Roxy.
I guess I'm
I haven't
narrating.
I haven't done a Roxy voice in a while, so yeah, that would be cool.
Cool, let me drink a little bit of tea then.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
do you
which
wanna
is
do you
what's
guys want
that?
do you guys wanna like go over what, or do we wanna go over what's been in the fix so far?
Yeah, let's probably we probably should do that.
Hmm. Okay, so this is called 5 Years, and it's based on a play called The Last 5 Years, which is I believe that's what it was called. It's
Yeah, you're right.
I think the Roxy chapters are going in reverse order, and the June chapters, no, the other way around. The Roxy chapters are going in chronological order, and then June chapters are going in reverse chronological order,
Yeah.
telling the story of Roxy and June getting together and then breaking up.
Yeah.
June is reverse. Yeah. Okay, I think I did that
A
right.
lot going on.
I fuck it up every single time, and then I remember. It's sad, and it's very good, and Sylph is good at writing sad and
Yeah.
good stuff, and we're reading it.
And also the easy mnemonic to remember is Roxy is R for reverse reverse.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's easy to remember. Thank you. Convenient and fun for everybody, Janaya.
June is J for Jackwards.
Excellent.
uh,
Okay. Summary. My heart's been stolen. My ego's swollen. I just keep rolling on. I assume this is lines from a song
Probably.
that's in this play.
I mean, just wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. I can get that to you next week. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yes. I'm excited too. Thank you so much again. Oh, okay, bye. Bye.
You hang up your phone and then just stand there, holding it, staring at the wall in disbelief, trying to make sense of the conversation you just had.
What was that about, Roxy?
You turn around to answer Callie, but find that you still need a few seconds to actually form the words.
Is everything all right?
That was the publisher, the one I met with last week. She read my first few chapters and she says she loved them and she wants to buy the book.
Roxy, are you saying?
My book got picked up, Kelly. Like it's gonna be a book, like a book, like for realsies. I'm not even close to being done, but she loved what I had so much. She just offered me a deal, and it's a really good deal.
You still have not reached the point of celebration in your mind, but Callie drops the box they're holding and pulls you the rest of the way out of your stupor with one of their famous hugs.
Oh, Roxy, that's wonderful news. I knew you could do it, dear. Congratulations. I'm so very proud of you. Goodness, what a big day for you today is shaping up to be. Ooh, ooh.
You relax and hug back.
Thanks, Kelly. I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, you're the best friend and best roomie and just the best everything anyone could ever ask for. You've been so supportive and helpful and patient with all this and everything. And oh, Kelly, I'm gonna miss you so much.
You squeeze Callie tighter, as if that's going to make some sort of difference. As if you might not need to choose after all, as if you hadn't already. Callie just light-heartedly chuckles and pats your back.
Oh, it's all right, Roxy. Surely we'll see each other all the time. Why, you're not going very far at all.
No, but it's not the same.
Well, yes, I suppose it's not quite, but Roxy, you and John are going to be so happy together. I know you will, and I'll be just fine here. I may even turn your room into a big closet for all my cosplay supplies. Ooh, ooh.
You want to laugh at their joke that might very well not actually be a joke at all, but the image of your room suddenly not being your room anymore makes your stomach churn. Not that you've even slept there all that much the past few months, but you always could if you wanted to. Or, as the deep insecurities within you often whispered, if John ever wanted you to. You remind yourself that John asked you to move in. Practically begged, really, even though you wouldn't have needed all that much convincing. You would spend every second of every minute of every day with John, if you could, and it still wouldn't be enough. But no matter how much you love someone and how much time you spend with them, it's different when you know that you have your own room, somewhere else, just in case. You and John have only been together for 4 months, 1 week, and 3 days. That's not a very long time to be with someone. In your head, you know that's probably not a long enough time to move in together. But your heart knew that John was special 6 years ago, and while you had let that fire die down for most of the time since then, when you kissed John 4 months, 1 week, and 3 days ago, you realized it had been quietly smoldering the whole time. And that kiss was all it took to finally fan it back into a raging flame that has grown every day since. So what would be the point of just sitting around, twiddling your thumbs, holding onto a bedroom you don't even use, until some arbitrary point where other people might decide that moving in together is advisable? You were young, you were in love, you were happy. But, for some reason, you were still a little bit scared. And the reminder that moving in with John also means officially leaving Callie brings just the tiniest sliver of doubt to your mind about whether it's really the right thing to do. And now, on top of all that, you have a book to write. A real book.
Roxy, are you all right, dear?
You must have lost track of how long you were silently contemplating, because Callie releases their hug and looks up at you with an expression of warm concern as they break the silence.
I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed. Lol. I mean, just the move and now the book. It's all just happening really fast, isn't it? Doesn't it maybe seem IDK too good to be true? Like 6 years of just kind of chilling with my bestie, having fun, no goals or plans or anything, and then suddenly I gotta be an author and like a bona fide grown-ass domestic partner, literally on the same day. Like, I still just kind of feel like I'm the same stupid kid I've always been, you know? Like, what if I fuck this all up? What if something bad happens? What if this is a mistake? Oh God, I'm a terrible person, aren't I?
It's been a long time since your last panic attack, but you feel yourself now entering the early stages. You used to alleviate these with a drink, or several, but now you just find yourself relying on Callie to hopefully bring you back down. As if they haven't already done enough for you. As if you're not about to abandon them.
Of course you're not a terrible person, Roxy. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a few butterflies about these things. They are each rather a big step for you, after all. And to happen on the very same day? Just because you're feeling nervous doesn't mean that you can't also feel excited and happy. It's quite normal for a person to feel a bit of unease with any sort of major life change, even when they're getting what they want.
They take both of your hands in theirs and gently squeeze, and look right into your eyes with that warm smile that never fails to put you at ease.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And you realize that, yes, they are right. Of course they are. Why are you freaking out about this? This is the best day of your life, and goddammit, you are going to be happy about it. Haven't you been through enough bullshit in your life, been kind enough, and smart enough, and worked hard enough that you fucking deserve all of this? Isn't it about goddamn time? But then you see Callie's smile suddenly fade, as if they just remember something dire, and now they're looking at you in a way they've never looked at you before. You try to detect what exactly they must be feeling right now. You think you can see concern again, but this time it's colder and tinged with, you think, regret?
Roxy, this is what you want, isn't it?
You continue trying to read their face. Whatever it is they are feeling and why, all it's doing is making you so badly want to give them whatever answer they are hoping to hear. But you still can't figure out what that is, so you just decide to say the answer that's true.
Yes, Callie, this is what I want. Thank you for talking some sense to me, as usual. Oh, this is what I want. Yes, it is. I am excited and so happy, and God, I just love her so much.
Fuck. You have been so careful. But you just had to go and have a whole bunch of feelings and get all swept up in them and let your guard down and fuck up. Maybe they didn't notice? Callie's face relaxes into its gentle smile.
Well, then I am so very happy for you, Roxy. For you and John both.
You exhale, believing yourself to have gotten away with your slip. Callie releases your hands after another quick squeeze and begins to head over to the corner where most of your boxes are still stacked, but then stops and hesitantly turns back towards you.
Though I do apologize if I've missed something, but is she still going by John these days?
Oh, they noticed.
OMG, Callie, no, I am the worst. I wasn't supposed to tell anyone. Oh, fuck, why do I suck so much? You can't tell anyone. You can't tell John I told you. OMG, OMG, OMG.
Suddenly, the pending panic is rushing back. Callie's eyes widen, and their cheeks do that adorable thing where they turn a slightly brighter shade of green. At least, it would be adorable if you weren't busy being absolutely mortified at the moment.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. I shouldn't have.
You bury your face in your hands in shame. You can't help but feel like you've just ruined everything already, and you haven't even finished packing yet. Nice going, Lalonde.
No, Callie, it's not your fault at all. It's totally my fault. I just got all excited and giddy and stupid and I just fucked up. Please don't tell anyone, okay? She only told me because I told her about me and we were just having this big heart-to-heart about gender stuff and sexuality and honesty and relationships and all that. But she's not ready to tell anyone else, so please don't say anything. Hey.
Of course I won't, Roxy. You have my word. I will continue to refer to John as he until John tells me otherwise. I will be extremely careful. I'm so sorry again.
They take your hand again and give it a light squeeze to seal the promise. It once again sends a wave of calm through you and reminds you that in the years you've known each other, Callie has not once let you down, and that is enough to completely convince you that they will not do so now. You make sure to show this by forcing your face back into a tense smile, despite the many conflicting emotions you're still feeling.
Thanks, Callie. I know. I trust you.
There is a knock on the door. Callie just smiles brightly, more sincerely than you, and picks up the box they had dropped earlier.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's for you. Ooh-woo!
Suddenly, your thoughts are overwhelmed with the image of her standing at your front door, undoubtedly more nervous than you are, adorably so, waiting to sweep you off your feet and take you home. This assuages your guilt and sets the happy, nervous butterflies in your stomach aflutter all over again. It does feel right. It's good. This is what you want. You take a deep breath, grab a box, and then go to answer your front door for the last time.
Okay, but Roxy is such a mood here.
Uh-huh.
Great things happening for you, but being really, really scared by the prospect of leaving the comfort that you've known for so
Oh,
long.
absolutely.
Such a mood.
Self in chat, and then everything was fine.